The Gina and Maddie podcast.
We love having our friends on this show, and joining us on the line this morning is who, G?
Good morning, Felicity Urquhart.
Good morning, Gina, and g'day, Maddie.
Oh, welcome. I've been so excited to talk to you, Fliss. I didn't know this. We probably never know this about each other, but you are beating me by 50 million. You've got 16 CMAA Golden Guitar Awards. 16. I think that's greedy.
Can I just tell you that my kids think it's so exciting that I'm actually chatting on your show, because we listen every morning, with the school run and everything. So when I'm chatting with Gina and Maddie, they're like, "Oh, really? You're cool at last, Mum."
Do a quick shout out to them, Fliss.
Yes, g'day to you. Hello, Ellie. Hope you're well at school today.
Now, you don't know this, Fliss, but you have accidentally done a duet with our very own Maddie Baisley. We're going to play it to you live.
No, I'm not. This is horrific. I'm not playing this to Felicity.
Because people don't realise this is our very own Felicity Urquhart singing this.
There's a bit of a backstory here, because Felicity...
She's a bit shocked. She's in shock.
Yeah, right. I need to preface this by saying that Felicity had no consent in doing this duet.
This might be the end of this ever.
Probably. We'll get a cease and desist. But for a period of time, Felicity and I worked together on a TV show called Sydney Weekender.
Yes.
Although, because of the way that show's filmed, we never really got to hang out with each other.
Exactly.
And we have stolen that intro and using it for our own segment called Central Coast Weekender. And I butchered the end of it. Here it is. Felicity, here, have a listen.
What you doing this weekend? Where you gonna go? How you gonna do it? Oh, don't you know? Find out what's in store and what's on show.
On a Central Coast Weekender.
Come on, let's go.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry on so many levels. A, we're using it without your permission.
Yeah.
B, you sang a duet with her. And I don't think, Fliss, I wasn't at the Golden Guitar Awards nominations on Tuesday. Did that get one?
No, we missed out, Maddie.
Oh, damn it.
You've been robbed. I'll tell
It's
you.
like Beyonce in America. We've been robbed.
Felicity has long been Australia's favourite female country artist. Everyone absolutely adores you, including me, Felicity. You're a gorgeous human, incredibly talented. And I've just heard that you and gorgeous Josh Cunningham have just released a new song about mental health, which is part of the reason we wanted to talk to you, called No One Needs to Hurt Alone. I am going to love that song, I can tell already. Because, Felice, you've been through quite a bit yourself. And this month being Movember, Maddie's grown a big furry mo, and all the boys in here have. And Maddie's actually going to run 30 kilometres on a treadmill next Friday while doing the show to help raise awareness for men's mental health. And can you share with us, because Aussie country music hearts broke collectively the day your beautiful husband Glenn took his life, and it was a very massive funeral that we were all at. And can you share? Are you okay to share a little bit of that?
Yeah, and I think that's part of our journey, our story as well, and the kids and Josh and I, we do talk about mental health anywhere we play, because it really does touch so many lives in our beautiful country. So many families are affected by it. And we lost Glenn, as you said. He took his own life, and a very successful, intelligent human being that, knew all about the wonderful programs and the organisations that he could have reached out to. But somewhere in himself, he couldn't get that clinical support or the social support. He had friends. He had so many friends.
Oh, loved. Absolutely. One of the most loved humans I've ever met.
On the planet. So it's trying to break that fear in a person to actually being able to reach out for the resources and to admit they're struggling. I think that's the biggest problem that he certainly faced, because we did not know that he was going through this inner turmoil. And so we really want to stop this happening in families. We need our dads, we need our mums, and we're allowed to have bad days. And I think that's the thing that we also don't want to allow ourselves to just go, yes, I'm having a rotten one. And I put my hands up, because I'm certainly capable of saying that and owning it, and I think we need our blokes to be able to own it too.
Yeah, I really, Felicity, thank you so much for sharing. If anyone's listening at the moment, finds this conversation something that they might be feeling a little uncomfortable, or they might need to have a chat with someone themselves, the Lifeline Crisis Support Line is open 24/7. It's 13 11 14. And I think that's the thing we try and get out, because it's a lot of Movember talk, Felicity, is about, it's men's mental health, it's a men's thing, it's a men's thing. But it's not. It affects the whole community.
Yeah, absolutely does. I think it's lovely that we do shine a light to try and get the blokes talking a bit more, but it's happening just across the community and all ages. So just having these conversations about mental health and prevention of doing these massive, disastrous things to a person, to themselves. We've got to stop it, and we've got to keep talking about these things. And this is what this wonderful album that Gina mentioned. We've got this song on We See You album. Fordham Australia are the beautiful not-for-profit organisation that are going to get some of the funding from these sales of the album. And it is to help our first responders who see this on a daily basis. They're caring for our community. They're dealing with these huge issues, and we have to help support our helpers to keep them functioning as well, because you don't know what's around the corner and what people witness, what people then take home and take in their hearts and their minds, and they carry, and things just can grow from there. From a small seed, we can find ourselves in trouble. So we want to just keep talking to each other and being a big hug there when we all need it.
Yeah.
And Fliss, for you, the happy ending with you, which the Australian country music industry, obviously all of our hearts broke, because Glenn, your husband, was one of the most talented record producers, musician, graphic artist. He did most of my album covers through my career, and every big Australian artist toured with him, and really we all had our hearts broken in a big way. But the beautiful end to the story is you and Josh Cunningham. Can you just tell everyone who's listening along how we all know Josh?
We know Josh from a band called The Waste. He's been a founding member of The Waste and still a member. They're still touring and recording, and they're into their third year, I think, as a band. And we have found each other, and
beautiful.
So I tell people that you've got to keep looking up for the rainbow in your life to come, because that's how you find a rainbow. You got to look up to the sky, and that special someone will be there.
Oh, I love that. Thank you for sharing that, and it's so lovely to see you happy, and what a beautiful couple you are, and to see Josh with your two gorgeous girls makes us all very happy as well, those of us who know you so well. And thank you for sharing. I'm so glad that we could get you, Fliss, to come and talk about this. It was perfect.
It's lovely to chat to you guys. You do a wonderful job, and thanks for doing this great thing too, Maddie, and all the best on your mission.
Thank you very much. And I reckon if we can take away one thing from this chat, maybe with Felicity today, the song is out today. It's called No One Needs to Hurt Alone. If you can just maybe send a message, if everyone sends a message to someone they haven't spoken to for a while, just check in, just go, hey, how you doing today?
What a great idea.
Miss ya, love ya, let's catch up sometime soon. And then if we all did that,
let's all do that now.
Would be amazing, yeah.
I just got goosebumps. I'm going to borrow that too, Maddie. There you go.
Thanks, Felicity. And once again, sorry for the song. Okay, it's time to go. Gina and Maddie here on Star. Bye.
I loved it. Thanks, guys.
The Gina and Maddie Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.